There's the circle of life. Now, the question is, do I take this coat? Do I need this coat? I think I do. I'll open the car anyway. I don't know if anyone's in chat or how YouTube streaming works, but we are live on YouTube for a change rather than doing the video, whatever you want to call it. I think I'll just do it live. If anybody wants to say hi, they can do. Do I take this? I might take my drink actually. Let's forget the chocolate and take the drink. Yeah. Let's open up the wee little car. Right. Can I flip this round for 1 second? Yo. Look at this, boys. Right, I'm taking a drink. Fuck it, dude. Taking a drink and I'm not taking any chocolate. Sounds like a wise decision to me. Okay, I'm gonna flip you around and I'm gonna just let me walk. I don't know if anyone's there. Chat away. If not, then cool. Normally I do it on TikTok, but I figured I would do it on YouTube this time. So let me just flip you around and I'll lock my car. I don't know if I need this jacket. It's gonna be hot. I feel like I don't need this jacket. But it kind of does look overcast. Do I need it? I mean, I don't, but fuck it, I'll take it, whatever. Because knowing me, if I don't take it, it will rain. See, let me just set up a walk on my watch. Wow. We got all these people doing jet skiing. Wow. Okay, I don't know if how the chat works or anything on this, so if anybody's in, give us a buzz, say hello, and then I can figure out how my chat works. I know I'm going to get so hot, I already regret taking this coat. God damn it, dude. Okay. This is it's really busy today. Normally when I come up here, it's dead. dead quiet. I mean, it's dead quiet on the walking path. We'll see how it goes as we walk further ahead. But the actual car park, man, and like the cafe and everything, it's heaving. I forget it's school holidays, isn't it? So all the mums have come out to entertain the kids. Okay, so I'm just gonna I can see you. What's up, Z? Your video got me through the pandemic. Seems like yesterday. Which videos, man? Gears? Appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. I'll let this runner go past. This guy is flying, zooming. Second new type, welcome, bro. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna absolutely kill myself on this walk today. I'm just gonna get it done. That's the goal. I've not been feeling good today, and I've not been feeling good all week, really. Struggling to motivate myself. So it's kind of a miracle I've even got out here, to be honest, because I was not feeling this one little bit. I don't know if you can hear me or how loud I have to speak, but I am using these headphones which do have a mic in my Beats, so I don't know if I need to shout loudly or anything. But there I am. The videos, the gears and coalition analysis, I appreciate that. Let me just pop you down on this bench whilst I tie my shoes. One sec. Oh, is it? Nice. Alright. Yeah. Let me know if you want the camera on my feet or flipped around the other way. It's up to you. I appreciate that, man. I don't know, bro. Like, I'm glad. I'm really glad when I hear that people enjoyed my, my videos. To be honest, that's like something I struggle with a lot. I mean, it sounds really stupid, but like, even just then, like saying hello to like random strangers walking by, like it sounds dumb, but I try to do that now. I try to like be far more sociable, or at least try. And like sometimes when you've made a load of videos and you've spent literally like years inside just making videos to try like cheer up someone's day, it's nice to hear it, you know. Because you might get a load of comments talking about like shotgun balance or, you know, oh, what do you think about this or that? But sometimes like the motivation just isn't there, so it's nice to hear nice words, you know. I did a video on my did a video on this channel about positive self-talk. That's something I'm trying to do, speak positively to me, because I don't know about you, but I can like spiral into like bad self-talk. Like last night, bro, I went to bed about 5 a.m. I was listening to Aphex Twin ambient albums. That's never a good thing, bro. So I was about to throw myself off a bridge or something. Yo, Kenneth, God, prayer, love and light. Yo, peace be with you, bro. I don't know, man. This month's been like super difficult. I don't even know why. I don't want to get all morbid on YouTube, but I'd rather just be myself and be honest, you know. I think it's quite freeing. Like, my channel is my channel. It's just a space for me to like blurt out onto the internet. Sometimes it helps. That long road we got 4 miles to go. So you're with me for about an hour. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard to like not open YouTube or TikTok or Instagram and be miserable as fuck. But I don't think it's a bad thing in a way. Maybe it is. I'm always wary of speaking a little bit miserably because it can bring people down. But I think I'd rather just be honest, you know. Like, I don't know about you, but the type of YouTubers I watch these days at my age, I watch like random channels that just pop up that don't really, they're not a theme. They just like, you can just tell it's some guy or girl that's just decided to make a video. They're not a channel, they're not a sponsorship. They're just a normal person. And I don't know, I'm kind of sick of the whole influencer, happy go, everybody's doing amazing type vibes, you know. So I'm trying to be a bit more honest in my videos. So like this month, shit month for me. I mean, there's a whole host of reasons why it feels like shit. Mainly it's because it's my birthday. And I hate my birthday. You know, I don't know about you or anyone else, but birthdays just are not good for me. They're like a milestone of where I'm not, if that makes sense. Like, it's like, yay, I'm 1 year older and I'm not doing these things. And then I just get dead low. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I think this year is just like, I've kind of like, without sounding too dramatic, and yeah, a lot of channels do just react these days to other videos. They're not themselves, they're just a content machine to make money. Yeah, these days, how do I word this? Try to pick my words, so maybe some pauses in this stream. Don't want to say anything I don't really mean. Yeah, the birthday coming up signifies a lot. does signify a lot of change. Also signifies a lot of bad. This year was definitely the most difficult year, personally, I think I've ever had. Close match with the big C cough word that we're not allowed to say on YouTube. I know it's boring to hear about a guy moan about a relationship that ended like 6-7 months ago, but that is what is on my mind. Not as much, like, I'm gonna put my hood up, maybe that helps. Not as much, but it's still on my mind. And man, that's been difficult, really difficult. You know, I've got my car, that's been a good thing. Got out driving, been more social, talked to new people. I feel like I've been a lot more outgoing in myself. Hasn't really had any desired impact, but at least I'm trying, you know, whereas before I wasn't trying. This month for me personally has just been very difficult, because I would say around month 5 I was really over the relationship and I was able to just go on about the day and work on stuff. This month, for some reason, it's hit me. I think the reason for that is because it's my birthday and a lot of stuff happened around my birthday with her. And also, I think I was hoping I'd be doing better dealing with it. So I was kind of like, God, there's flies everywhere, man. I was hoping it wouldn't bother me as much. You know, 6-7 months on, it shouldn't be bothering me. It certainly isn't bothering her. And so I think it's looped back on itself and I've got a little bit frustrated with myself. But what I'm trying to do is just tell myself that things take time. And, you know, there is no set time, is there? You know what I mean? So I'm just letting time take its course, so to speak. I don't think it's helped. Normally I have a bit of a distraction with like a YouTube channel or a video game or a group of friends to talk to in Discord. And I haven't had any of that for like a year, 2 years maybe. So been kind of just like, for want of a better phrase, just straight fucking raw dogging it, thugging it out, just trying to keep going really with blind faith and optimism, which is very difficult when you're not a very optimistic person. I don't know, man. I'm okay. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer. Like, just this month, man, it's just annoyed me a bit. Don't know why. I'm trying to not think too much about it, because what I tend to do is I tend to overthink, and then spiral. I don't know how many people will be watching this live or in the VOD, but I guess like this month, I guess because I'm getting older and people around me are getting older and more ill, that's been a thing, you know, I'll be honest. Like, I'm very blessed to have my parents in my life. I know some people aren't lucky enough to have that, you know, so, you know, each day I do try to count my blessings, so to speak, of what I do have. But like, when you're seeing your parents getting older and iller, relatives die, pets die, it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of a reality check, and not very nice one. And so, like, to be honest, like, I know this is just my YouTube channel where I talk about gears, bro, but I've been like thinking about death a lot, which is not good, because I'm a very deep thinker, and so like the thought just doesn't pass. I like sit on it and constantly think, yo, Kenneth, follow God. Yeah. And the strange thing is, man, I actually, like, I'll tell you something, bro. If you're there, Kenneth, and you're a man of God, I'll tell you something that I've been dealing with, yeah? I was in a very dark place, bro. And I've been a Christian my whole life. I stopped really going to church when my nan passed. Probably like 10 years ago. The way everything happened with her felt very unjust. Let's just say I wasn't happy with the big man. And I didn't really go. And I've been trying to find my faith a little bit more, to be honest. Maybe it helps, you know. But I'm not trying to do it just so it helps me, because I don't think that would work. I'm trying to, like, I guess for want of a better phrase, believe, you know? Like, believe in his path, or whatever you want to call it. And there was one day, bro, where I was dead low and I needed something, man. And I prayed, bro. And a few days later, this girl popped up, and she wanted to go on a date, and she wanted to see me, and she seemed absolutely perfect. And I went on a date, even though normally I'd be super nervous. And that's when I met her, and I was like, holy shit, this girl might just be the one, bro. Then she turned out to be awful to me. Truly awful to me, and became a very tough lesson about a lot of things. And, you know, people tell me, well, maybe you needed that lesson to grow, because now look at you, you're more sociable, you've got your own car, you're more independent, you understand a lot more. But it still fucking sucks, bro, and it still hurts. And sometimes I think, you know, I'm not quite sure I needed that lesson right now, you know. So I don't know. It's a bit tough. You're from a small country town? You're from Scotland, are you? Whereabouts in Scotland are you from? Hi. Well, I'm sorry you got bullied all the time, man. If there's anything I can tell you about bullies, bro, it's that they're incredibly insecure. Incredibly insecure, and that's why they do it. That's literally the only reason. I mean, I was lucky enough to not be bullied in school. But the people, when I think about them now, the people that I know that were bullies to people in high school and school, they were just insecure. And they didn't know how to process their own feelings and emotions. So they just thought, I'll make myself feel better by beating up someone or verbally making someone feel rubbish. So, you know, that's how it is. yeah, today, you know, like, I set myself 2 goals today, which might seem really, really small. I wanted to complete this 4-mile walk because I've not done it in a few days because I've just been feeling bad and honestly fatigued. I'll be fair to myself. I've walked 120 miles this month so far, which is the most I've, if I'm being honest, I think probably in my life. And I don't know if that's a far distance because a lot of people work manual and like shift work and walk around all day. I'm really, really sedentary, and so walking this far has been a hurdle. And so I think like the last few days it all caught up with me. So thank you, Kenneth. I think it all just caught up with me. I was just dead tired. Now I got overthinking, you know. And I've kind of like let my environment slip. Like I need to sort my hair. I need to go for a shower when I get in. I need to fix my room. I need to sort my laundry. I need to do that. Sort everything. I've just kind of like, everything's just been going everywhere, spilling out. And I've not been managing it. So today, I'm going to try my best just to complete this walk. And then put some music on and sort my room out. And take it off. Because I think that's all I can manage. And so like today I was going to turn the camera on and do a vlog for YouTube. I don't actually think I can manage that. And part of my, I guess you'd call it process, is trying to just accept shit rather than like, I don't know what the word is, not run from it, but rather than constantly battle it, you know. So, okay, I'm telling myself, okay, this is all you can manage today. That's it. So that's what we're doing. As opposed to spending 4 hours of energy beating myself up about why can't you do more, if that makes any sense. So this is what I'm going to try to do today. You know, so that's the goal. Yeah, I did plan on like talking a lot about my mentality and thoughts and stuff, but I think my brain's fried and I'm just going to accept it's a bit fried today and, you know, crack on. If anyone's still listening, by the way, give this stream a thumbs up and leave a comment. Helps a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Give us a like for the honesty. There's not too many honest people on this platform anymore. Gonna put my hood up because I think that affects my headphones, so that might help you out there. Might sound a little bit better. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna leave this live stream running. If anyone's got any questions or anything they want to talk about, just feel free. Just got to head up this path now. That'll make it about, when I get to the end of this big long path, that'll be about 2 mile. And then 2 mile back. You can see about 1.5 miles at the moment. I don't know. on Friday, the new Path of Exile League starts. I think I'm gonna try get myself in the mood for that. I might order a pizza and have a few beers and play some of the new league, level a character or something over the weekend. Something like that. Try relax. Because one thing I have realised is there's levels to relaxing. Like, strangely, not doing something doesn't mean you're relaxing. It sounds obvious, and I've kind of known that for a long time. But until you like actively think about it, you actually have to let your mind rest. That is rest. Because if your body's still, but your mind is absolutely spinning, you're not resting. What time is it? Well, I can't see because I've got my fitness watch on at the moment, but I think I finished my coffee at 2 o'clock. I've been walking for about half an hour, so I think it's probably like 2:30 p.m. I always get a little bit sketched out in this area, to be honest. I don't think my parents like me walking around this area, but I'm a grown-up, so you know, there's not many green spaces left, so I have to find them where I can. But this area is totally secluded. Literally, like, totally secluded. There's just nothing. And it's proper... It is a bit eerie if someone approaches. Like, I'm not a scaredy cat, if you know what I mean. I'm like a 6'1" bloke. So I'm not like I wouldn't like to be a female walking around here, that's for sure, but even I get a bit sketched out, bro. I'm like holding my phone, like defo could just get my phone nicked or mugged around here, but hey, if I do, it'll be streamed on YouTube. Content. You're 6'2". I'm like a cheat 6'1", because I never measure myself. I've always said I'm 6 foot, but then I had to go to the doctors like last month and they measured me. But I had these shoes on, which are Ultra Boost. They're not too big, and they measured me at like 6'1.5". So they put me down on my chart as 6'1". So I'm taking that, okay. As far as I'm concerned, according to my medical stats, legally I'm 6'1". So I'm taking it. I'm not sure what you said there, Kenneth. It said message redacted. But coming up to this like quarry area. I walk to this block and then turn around. 1.7 mile, so it's about 3.4 mile. 3.4 mile. It's not too bad, is it? One thing I will say about all this walking is, oh, you're 6'2" and a Leo. I'm a Leo as well, man. Welcome everybody, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you supporting me. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. You're a hiker as well? Well, I'm not a hiker at all. I can't claim that. But I am trying to walk, and I walk 3 to 4 miles each day now, which is helping. It's definitely helping the heart rate, that's for sure. And if you want to talk about heart rate, I mentioned it in my other video. When I was with that girl, even though I was in a relationship with her, it was incredibly stressful and incredibly like oh, your messages keep getting deleted, Kenneth. I'm not sure why. My resting heart rate for the last 6 months of that relationship was like 90, and then I literally I mean, to be completely honest, I pretty much had a breakdown, not over the relationship. It was over something else. But I totally pretty much broke down. Like emotionally, physically. I was just like totally wiped. Never felt like that before. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure absolute part of it was the relationship, yeah, but it was like, it's a strange moment, I'll be honest. Don't really know how to describe it. It felt like, not to sound spiritual or like over, but it felt almost surreal, like a rebirth. And it felt like I'd literally been taken down to like the absolute bottom of the pits of myself. And it was literally like a decision of, okay, bro, like, what are we gonna do? Like, is this gonna win, or are you gonna like get up on your feet? That's like the only way I can describe it. And for like the last few months, just been trying to get on my feet and get going again, and it was really strange, to be honest. I've allowed myself to do more things that I enjoy without feeling guilt. Like, for example, I used to play StarCraft, yeah, and I kind of stopped because I wasn't very good at it. I wasn't very good at it for the amount of times I'd played. And I felt a bit silly playing an old game and getting frustrated at it and not being very good at it, especially at my age. I was like, come on, bro. You know, you're a bit old for that now. Snap out of it. But I've started to like talk less bad about myself and do things that I enjoy. And so recently I have been playing StarCraft again. I've got myself to like top diamond level, where I can occasionally beat some masters players as random, playing all 3 races. So, you know, letting yourself enjoy things, I guess, is the question. Have I ever considered traveling? Yes, but I'm very, very anxious about traveling. It's like my number one thing. And I know they say the thing that you fear the most is like the thing you want to do. So it probably is that. But I've never really left my area. And one of the reasons like I wanted the car was to get a bit more independence. And that took a long time, even to just do short. Like, I've only really done short journeys of places that I know. I think I'd like to travel with somebody I trust that like goes at my pace, and we just kind of see how it goes. But it seems to be like a lot of travellers are super into travelling, So it's like the extremes. That makes any sense, but yeah. Got a, I don't know if you can see that. Guy on a jet ski. But yeah, you're probably right there, bro. That is something I should do. But I've always found it very, very difficult, and I'm not well off to travel. Family is not well off. I don't even own a passport. Like, at first I used to think, oh, I wouldn't go abroad because I'm like scared of heights. But I don't think it's that at all. I think just for the longest time, like, to be honest, my family wouldn't go, so I've never gone. Because, like, you go where your family go, don't you, when you're younger? And then, as I've got older, I guess I've just never bothered. Really. So, yeah, maybe it's something I'll do one day. I think I'd be very bad as a solo traveller, though. I'd need somebody to help. Alright. 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 Couple just walked past me there, and the smell of cigarettes. And I don't know about you, I've never smoked, but I really do like the smell of cigarettes. I know some people don't. Some people think it smells awful. I do like the smell of cigarettes though. I always think to myself, like, I think somewhere in an alternate life I'm like a chain smoker or something. Not the best for health really though, is it? Certainly wouldn't advise getting into smoking or vaping. But I do like the smell. I've never vaped though. Don't really see the point of vaping. I see people all the time in the cars. The moment there's a stoplight, they bang, they're on the vape, they're getting the vape out quick. I'm at a traffic light, I can have a vape. I think, in a weird way, smoking is probably safer. I think. Don't quote me on that, I'm not giving health advice. But if you were to ask somebody, hey, this Chinese liquid called sour apple, what exactly is in it and how is it made and what chemicals are in it to produce that like smell or taste or whatever it is that you get when you vape? And if you're to ingest that for the next like 40 years, how are you going to be? We don't know, do we? Really, like, we literally have no idea how that's going to affect you. We know what happens with smoking. Some people live till they're 80 and they're billowing out smoke every day. But we've yet to have a generation that's vaped for like 50 years and see what that's like. You know, some 18-year-old that starts vaping and they're vaping for 50, 60 years. I don't know what that does to someone. We don't know. Yeah. Well, it's just starting to rain, guys. just starting to rain, so maybe we did make the correct decision to bring the coat. I don't know, but it's just starting to spit. Big rain clouds. I don't know about you guys, but here's one thing I have noticed since walking. Now, granted, I only walk up this trail, and there was a guy just there on his bike, so I stood to the side and I let him go. And he's put his thumbs up and he nodded and he said thank you, and I said no problem. And I don't know, I don't know how to explain this without sounding like a dick, but genuinely, the women I come across are really, really unsociable. And I know people don't want to be approached or chatted up, but these days, everyone's like, oh, I just want to meet a guy that goes walking or he enjoys the outdoors or blah, 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 right? When you actually come outdoors and you're on these, like, little treks or whatever, bro, the only people that ever smile and say good morning are the men. Like, the women have their heads down. Now, I do understand it. I'm not stupid. I'm a tallish bloke, walking pretty quickly, you know, and, you know, you're probably thinking I'm about to be killed off here, bro. I get it, you know, it's different if you're a woman. But when they're all moaning about how nobody approaches them and how nobody talks to them, like, I could strike up a conversation with a bloke and I could walk up to him and I could say, hi, mate. Oh, you know this river to the left of us? Do you know what it's called? Or, you know, some whatever bullshit conversation. There's literally zero chance I could approach a woman walking this path. They're all either headphones in, head down, looking far away, looking like you're an absolute piece of shit. Flies there, and they just don't. I don't know, man. Like, they're just not very sociable. They wonder why, like, they end up on their own and they're dead bitter. It's because, like, to be honest, they are fucking miserable, bro. Don't know if anybody else finds that in their country, but in my country, just head down, no looking. I don't want to speak. I'm fucking miserable, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? See there, bro. Prime example, right? Literally just walk. I won't turn around and film her, but I literally just walk past someone there, like, short shaved head, female. Like, it's not even that hot. Hood up, headphones in, phone jammed to it, face, looking at the floor. Now, I'm not saying every single person wants to be approached, because that's just stupid. She could be a bloody happily married woman. But what I mean is, like, from my experience over the last 3 months of walking around, bro, the rudest people are the women. And I don't know, they wonder why there's a big disconnect at the moment. I don't know in your country if there feels like there's a disconnect. But in my country, it's like, well, they'll never initiate here, bro. The only way they'd initiate is if you were 6'9", muscled Greek god that had a sign on them that said single and ready to mingle. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't think that you particularly should approach random people when they're on a walk, because I probably wouldn't want that. You know, I'm not trying to say that. Like, I'm not trying to say, oh, it's so annoying I can't randomly approach people, because that's not what I'm looking for anyway, to be honest. I am just on a walk to enjoy myself and chat to you guys. And I'm sure if you did approach them and you said, oh, hi, excuse me, they'd take the headphones out and they'd have a chat and they'd be nice. But I guess I'm saying the demeanour, I'm finding the demeanour very, like, fuck you, bro. That's what I find the demeanour. Bloody flies, man. Yeah. From Warsaw here, mate. Where you from? I'm from, like, near Lancashire. They bust. It's just starting to rain. I'm just doing a little walk, a little 3.5 mile walk. I was in a really bad mood this month. Starting to spiral, bad thoughts, yada yada. You can rewind the vlog and listen to it if you want. But I just wanted to get out of here and do a bit of a walk, and then I'm going to sort my room out, see how it feels. Got a guy whizzing here on a skateboard. Could do with one of them. Look at that. Thing's rapid, bro. Give me one of those to get home. You from Morecambe? Oh yeah? My dad got his car from Morecambe. It's nice. I can see it from across the way. Is it like Shard Bridge, Knot End? Is it that way to Morecambe? I don't know, can't remember. How you doing? I'm just explaining how unbelievably soul-crushingly miserable my life is, and how I want to throw myself in a river, and the only thing that's stopping that at the moment is these shit walks. So, you know, here we are. Welcome. Da-da-da. I've run out of things to say, guys. I was coming on here to vent and do some processing, but I think I've processed enough and my brain's shutting off now, which is a good sign. The walkers definitely helps. Mate, I got through mental health, but yeah, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I just went through a really, really shit relationship and a whole load of other bullshit, and I've been going through it. It's been many, many months now, and I was totally fine, but this month really hit me because I feel like it shouldn't be bothering me still, but it is. And so then I felt a bit bad that it was still bothering me, but you know, it's just going to take time. I need to get myself in a place where I'm comfortable being alone, if that makes sense. And so I'm working on a lot of stuff at the moment, or at least trying to improve myself and feel a bit better. And so normally I play games on this channel and just chill, or, you know, but I've decided to be a bit more open and honest. It's part of the journey, and occasionally talk and post some stuff when I fancy it. Walking is good. Yes, I'm very, very unfit, and I'd like to change that. I don't think that will ever change because my diet is appalling, and I'm not going to change that. It's about my one enjoyment in life is eating, so I won't send myself down the rabbit hole. But this month I've walked, it will be 123 3 miles now, which is the most I've ever walked. I try to walk this route now as many times as I can a month. It's about a 3.5 mile little jaunt trek. Seems to be helping. Yeah, I appreciate that, Bassman, and likewise, bro. I'm just trying to... I was saying, like, I'm so sick and tired of these influencers and these people just pretending everything's an easy fix and how everything can be sorted with X mentality or thinking this way or doing that. Well, actually, it's very, very difficult for some people. And I think what I find helpful is watching normal people do stuff and talk about it in a normal way, not try to dress it up or... So I'm just trying to be normal, I guess. Well, I'm just being myself and seeing what happens, I suppose. So yeah. Appreciate the subscription, bro. Hope your mental health continues to be good as well. The thing is as well, a lot of people say that and they're like, oh yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like mental health has become like not overused, but overused. It's like, I think it diminishes the people that are actually struggling. Like, some people might have a bad day and they're a bit stressed, or the workload might be dead busy and they're overloaded, or, you know, they might be grieving. And I'm not saying that isn't your mental health, because it is, like, but to me, mental health is like a mindset that you're stuck in for a long period of time for no reason. And even if there is a reason, it's like, you know how to fix it, but you struggle to. And so, like, I know exactly what I need to do, but my brain won't let me. And I'm not trying to say, like, oh, my problems are worse than everybody else's, because they're not. But I do think that it is a bit overused, unfortunately. Yeah. And so, on that note, I'm going to sit down for 2 minutes here. I'm not going to push myself. I'm just going to chill for 2 minutes. Sit on this bench. On that note, like, I'm not the person that does well with advice that's like fake. So, you know, say your leg's been blown off and you're really, really struggling because you've got one leg and you're trying to adapt and everything's changed. What doesn't help me is the advice of like, well, actually it's a blessing in disguise, or, oh, actually, you know, you shouldn't be feeling this way. What helps me is when somebody says, oh no, you are feeling that way. Like the other day, I was feeling totally on my own, and I was listening to some people, and they were like, well, don't feel on your own, you know, you're only going for a walk, you know, you don't need to feel lonely, you're enjoying it, and blah blah blah. Whereas somebody said, well, yeah, you are on your own and you do feel lonely, but you may as well do something you enjoy, because, well, like, even if you don't go on the walk, you're still going to be lonely anyway, so you may as well do something you're enjoying, or do something that's beneficial to you. And so, like, the thing that helps me is yeah, so people just you know, sort of saying it how it is, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, I can see that totally, man. let me just wipe my glasses, bro. Totally understand that feeling. When I had COVID, I couldn't eat or eat anything that wasn't totally plain rice. And I know that sounds silly, but I was unable to physically, and I just didn't know what the quality of my life was going to be. It was like a year of eating plain food. I wanted to basically end myself. I couldn't handle it. And then I got sent for an MRI because if you ever have had chemotherapy, it messes with your taste, and stuff can taste super deranged. And they were like wondering if I had like a brain tumor, so I had to go for an MRI. And like those weeks waiting for the results, like it does take it out of you, man. And recently, someone in my a girl in my life, she found a lump on her, and like until you get that all clear, you start thinking, don't you, like so much stuff. New Type says, to be honest, it took me a year and a half to fully get over a bad relationship. Yeah, I think they say it takes half the time you know them. Well, I knew this girl like 3 years, maybe even slightly longer. And I dated her for like a year and a half. Yeah, waiting on the results will take a toll, man, because you're just waiting on it. There's nothing you can do. Totally. Well, I'm glad it came out all clear, bro. You good? I'm just, you see, like down here, like whilst I was talking about that, there was some bloke coming up the hill, and he was walking past me with his dog, and he wasn't moving. It was like he was listening in. That's like shit that I struggle with, bro. Like I really struggle with. I've learned it's like a phrase. It's called like being perceived. Like I don't like to be perceived, which seems strange because I like doing live streams and I like doing YouTube, but that's because I control it. But I don't like the idea of me doing this video now and then someone just appearing. Like it makes me want to shut up. Even though I've got a valid reason to be doing it, I'm talking to you guys. I feel like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, and oh, I look silly, and that's kind of, to be honest, like why I've started to do these live streams and to do these kind of videos, is just to like help with that aspect of it. Because I'm always letting people stop. I'm always letting people stop sort of me doing things I want to do because I'm like worried about like what they think and that. And I know I shouldn't be. Like I know I shouldn't be. Like I'm a normal person. I look normal. You know, I'm not doing anything strange. I could just be on a phone call right now. But I always feel like I don't know how to explain it. Like I see myself very differently than how I am. Like in my mind, I'm still like this kid. And like when I'm walking up and down here, realistically, I'm an old bloke, mate. And they're probably like, oh, is this old bloke on his phone? Like, what's he doing? Da da da. But like in my mind, it's like because I'm not used to, like, for a long time I really struggled to like be outside. I was like totally agoraphobic, and I just couldn't do it. I used to get worried when people would like knock on my house door and stuff, and I couldn't even go out. And I've like got to the point now where I'm like fine with that to a degree. That's like been a huge problem, and in my mind, like, I'm still... I don't know how to explain this without sounding like an idiot, like... And it takes a lot for me to explain this, because I'm not very comfortable talking about it, so I hope you appreciate it. It's kind of like... Because I would feel strange going outside, and people that knew me knew I wouldn't go outside because I struggled with all this stuff. Like, if they saw me outside, they would, like, think, oh, what's he doing outside? He doesn't do that. Like, that's him. He doesn't do that. So when I'm out and about, I think to myself, other people are like, oh, why is he outside? He doesn't do that. That's not what he does. When in reality, they don't know me. Right? Like, I could be an ultra marathon runner going on a walk, and I'm FaceTiming my bloody Olympic coach, mate, for all they know. Right? They literally know nothing about me, but internally I'm like, they know I shouldn't be out here. And that's, like, really strange. Like, I don't know how I'll beat that, but that's what I'm trying. What are my hobbies? Normally just play StarCraft or PoE, or I kind of just do these live streams or make videos or go for a walk. I guess you would call a hobby football, like watching football is like, and Formula One are like my main things I enjoy. Yeah, I'm on Twitch under the same name. Well, this is not a record-breaking pace today, although I have sat on this bench, so it's been nice. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's helped. It's just been one of those days where I just, like, feel like I just can't fucking bring myself to do anything. I need to sort my room when I get home. I really do. Like, you know, when you've just been depressed as fuck and you're like, your surroundings are just becoming an absolute shithole. I mean, it's not that bad, you know, but I do need to sort it. I'm just like, yeah, bed rotting. I think the current phrases that girls use, they say, oh, I'm bed rotting. Okay, I'm gonna carry on, finish this walk, and then go in my car. I'll carry on and chat in the car if anyone still wants, or if you're bored, I'll just end the stream. It's whatever. It's nice here though. It's quiet. I don't know if it can be asked to sit in my car. Alright. I'll flip us round and carry on. Because I think the longer I sit on this bench, my legs are going to seize up, and then I'm going to like not do it. So I'll carry on the walk, and I'll carry on the stream in the car if anybody wants. But yeah, we'll carry on for a bit. I want to sit in my car and have my drink anyway. I went to the co-op and got a Lucasade. Are you going fast, man? Well, if you're going, bro, appreciate you hanging out, man. Hope everything stays good with you. Yeah, man, my legs have seized up now. Should have just carried on walking. Okay, so let's think positively, chat. Okay? We've managed to express ourselves comfortably in public. We have carried on our conversation even though someone was stood next to us. And we have managed to do our walk. Okay? So we can tick all that off. Then I can sit in my car and have a drink. And I can come in, have a shower, and then I can sort my room out. Then anything that happens after that, we don't care about, because those are the two goals that we're going to try to tick off. Guys, if you've enjoyed this honest stream, leave a comment and a like. Probably be a lot less busy in the car park when I head back. It was so busy before. I was explaining that it's school holidays and I didn't realise. So it was a lot more busy than I was expecting. Do, 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 do. Hey, also, I guess I can put on the virtual notes or the virtual checklist that I technically did like an hour-long stream as well. So that's a bonus, right? I think I've actually quite enjoyed the stream because it's given me a reason to not listen to music. So I can actually just listen to the calming sounds outside as opposed to like some absolute blaring music. It's quiet now though. All that hustle and bustle of the school holidays, the parents trying to organise everything and everyone buying 10,000 ice creams and everything. That's all gone. Can't hear anything now. It's a big dark cloud over there that's threatening to drench me. God. My energy's run out now. Don't know if you can tell. Energy is depleted. Right. We made it back, guys. Not as long as I thought that one, but it seemed long, if that makes sense. Yeah, so much quieter. Car park's empty. It's getting quite warm, actually. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'll just flip you around, see if you can fit in here, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna chill here for like 5 or 10 minutes, guys. Woo! Lordy, lordy.
Or a Bosch vegan toasty from $5.99 between 11 and 2. That's lunch sorted. Cost to cost.
Stop this. Oh, that's good.
That's on top of 50% off an incredible range of made-to-measure blinds.
Okay, guys. I'm dead now. I need like 2 minutes to recover, bro. It's 4 o'clock. Any TV shows at the moment? No. I used to watch like so much Netflix, and it doesn't seem as good anymore. Let me just reply to someone. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of the Netflix shows and stuff, but haven't really found anything to watch. A few people tell me to watch that Game of Thrones extra thing, the House of Dragons. Sorry, I'm just paying attention because there's a bloke behind me with his bonnet up. I don't know if he's like got a flat battery or something. He's checking his oil. Not that I can do anything about it. I don't know the first thing about cars, really. People tell me to watch The Boys or whatever it's called. I know that. One thing I did watch though, I got a new TV and I set up those lights so like the lights mimic what's on the screen of the screen. And I watched all the Marvel movies. I'd never watched them before and I really enjoyed them. And I didn't think I would because I'm not a big superhero fan at all. But I did enjoy them. I got up to I don't know what the film was called. But it was trying to think. There was like a door that they had to stop these demons getting out of. There was a dragon in the sky. Can't think what it was called. He went to like go see his mother. She'd like made a suit of armor for him or something. Oh man, what was it called? Can't think now. Oh, it's gonna bug me now. One Division? I don't know. Somewhere. I watched some 2000s rom-coms recently. Trying to think of a good 2000 film. What about there's a Leonardo DiCaprio crime film. The name is gonna elude me. It's really good. One of my favorites. It's like, oh man, how can I not remember the name, bro? They're like The Departed. Yes, The Departed, bro. He's like an undercover cop, isn't he? It's a sick film. Yeah, The Departed, great movie. I haven't watched a movie in so long. You know what? You know what I kind of fancy doing? I kind of fancy watching like the Lord of the Rings trilogy on my new TV. Like, and actually watching it in proper quality. Or like any space related film. The Martian. I think there's one called First Man. There might even be one called Space, where it's like a guy on his own. Interstellar. Anything space related, I love. Within reason, you know. But God, I'm wiped out, man. Really, I'm wiped out. All right, I think I might end the stream there. I don't really have too much more to say, guys. Thanks for listening, tuning in, all that good stuff. Just gonna chill here for 10 more minutes and then head home. Thanks very much for all the support and comments. I don't actually know how you end this live stream, so I will now try and end it, but I don't know how that works. Okay, guys, take it easy. Cheers for tuning in. Have a nice rest of your day, bro. Cheers.